Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the match between Real Betis and FC Barcelona, and in this match Barcelona has won 3-2 away from home, and it was a very intense match. I did not expect this game to go in this way, and so there is a lot that we do need to discuss within today's video. And the way that I am going to be formatting this video is I am going to be talking about the first half, the second half, and then give my overall review of this whole game. So I'm going to be very honest, I'm just going to say here in the very beginning of the video, I did not expect Barcelona to come back against Real Betis, because yes, we have been very fortunate to come back in many matches so far in this year. We have been pretty lucky, and there were discussions going on stating that eventually this luck, this hard work, this moment of Barcelona always letting the opposition score first and then having to come back before the game does finish is going to end eventually, and we are going to start to pay the price for it. But in this game between Barcelona and Real Betis, Barcelona have managed to come back, and I'm starting to believe that this is not luck that we are seeing here within these Barcelona games. This is by no means any luck at all coming from Ronald Koeman's Barcelona. I do believe that what we are seeing here is that this Barcelona team wants to make a statement saying that yes, we can come back and we have the quality to do so, because again, this is not luck. What this is hard work. It's hard work coming from the players believing that they can come back against very tough oppositions. You look at the way the players are defending very well. You look at how Mingueza is adapting to the right back role. You look at how well Trincao was playing on the field today. These are players that were not playing in their natural positions, but they were absolutely giving it their all in this game. And when you do that, the hard work is going to be paying off, and that is why we are seeing this Barcelona team come back in many occasions, because they do deserve it. And you look at the lineup here, it was a very unexpected lineup. There were reports coming out before the match was going to start stating that Ronald Koeman was going to be resting many players, and I was thinking, I'm like, okay, we're going to probably not see Ronald Araujo, Antoine Griezmann, but what we end up not seeing was Lionel Messi, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, and Serginho Dest. And we also did see Riqui Puig starting in this lineup. Notice how Ronald Koeman is slowly giving him more and more chances as the season does go by. I'm starting to believe that Ronald Koeman is more of a coach of, okay, when I play you, I'm really going to play you. I'm going to give you a whole 60 minutes and start you in the starting 11. And if you don't impress, I'm going to put you much less as we progress through the season. That is the type of vibe and strategy Ronald Koeman has been giving out to these players, and one of those big cases has been Riqui Puig. And so yes, obviously we did not see Lionel Messi. He did not start in this game, and with Messi not starting in this game, according to Opta, they have stated that Barcelona have not lost any of their 6 games without Lionel Messi in this season in all competitions. But as we did go into the first half, this match was basically like the match between FC Barcelona and Granada. In the first half, Barcelona actually did a lot within the first half. They were controlling the tempo, they were trying to demand possession from the opposition, but it just felt like Barcelona did so much but received so little in the end. Because again, Barcelona were controlling the tempo very well, but there was no threat up top in order to score any goals against Real Betis. We have seen Dembélé try to cross the ball inside the box. We have seen Pjanic try to create many through balls around the box, but Real Betis maintained Barcelona very well once they got into that final third area. And the only reason why I believe Betis did show that type of quality and maintained Barcelona, it was because they know Barcelona. They know exactly how this team does play, and that is what's very tricky about this match in general, is that when you play against Real Betis, Barcelona and Ronald Koeman should know that Betis know this team very well, and when you know that the opposition knows every player, you want to put your best players. And then if we were to look at the overall stats within the first half, you can see that Barcelona have created less chances created than against Real Betis. And then we look at this other picture here of the average position of Barcelona. There is a complete absence of a striker coming from this team. It is greatly showing you that this Barcelona team really needed someone to create threat inside that box, but we did not do that. What we did was create tempo. We were showing domination, possession, but there was no real threat up top, and that was a real problem. But there were 2 very big events that did happen within the first half. One of them was about Ronald Araujo. In the first half, on the 10th minute, there was a moment where Ronald Araujo was trying to clear the ball, but when he did that, his stance was not correct. And when you do not stand in the correct way when trying to clear a ball, eventually you are going to be encountering a injury, and that is what Ronald Araujo did do. And I believe that this was a rookie mistake. When you are young, the only thing you think about is clearing the ball, but you don't take your time to evaluate, okay, how am I going to be standing and how am I going to be positioning myself before I do clear the ball? Because if you do not have a great stance, eventually your ankles are going to give up. And again, that is exactly what Araujo did go through. And it is such a coincidence, right? Because Araujo was limping off once that event did happen, and there was a report that did come out before the match stating that the technical staff and Ronald Koeman wanted to rest Ronald Araujo in this game to save him for the matches between Barcelona and Sevilla and Barcelona versus PSG. But we did not do that in this game, and we have paid the price for that. So what ended up happening was Araujo did leave and Frankie de Jong did replace Ronald Araujo. And I want to take my moment to really appreciate Frankie de Jong because of how much of an important player he really is for this team. Because just imagine if Barcelona did not have Frankie de Jong. I have no idea what could have happened if he wasn't there, because the fact that Frankie de Jong can still go into this team without playing as a central defensive midfielder, without playing as a interior, and still play as a center back under Ronald Koeman is very, very important. No other player is able to do that and play 3 different positions and play very, very well. I do think that we do have another version of Sergio Roberto, but the only difference with Frankie de Jong is that he has a main position to play in, and in that position he greatly does stand out. And the second big event that did happen within the first half was that Real Betis did score the first goal against FC Barcelona. 2 things were wrong with this goal that did happen. 1, there was no pressure with the player that was going to pass it to Emerson. It was extremely easy for that player to find Emerson on the right flank. And then the second thing that was wrong within this goal was Jordi Alba really did think that Emerson was not going to run up and try to pass that ball inside the box. Like, Jordi Alba continues to be ran through. I have no idea, again, what's going on with Jordi Alba, but the way that Emerson just dusted him on that right flank was so unacceptable. And so we were 1-0 down within the first half. And then going into the second half, Ronald Koeman already know that something needed to be changed. Usually we tended to see Ronald Koeman not make any changes until we hit the 60th or 70th minute. But in the second half, we did see Pedri come in for Martin Braithwaite and play as a left winger. And then fast forward towards the 57th minute, we have seen Messi and Trincao come in on the field. So that was a great improvement coming from Ronald Koeman. And it was clear that Koeman wanted reinforcements. And then about 2 minutes later, after those substitutions were made on the 57th minute, again 2 minutes later, Messi scored a goal, and he scored a stunner against Real Betis, and he only needed 2 minutes. And this is what I do mean by we need to put our best players in our starting 11 to beat down a team like Real Betis, a team that does know us extremely well and how we do attack. Because if they know us very well, we also do need to know them very, very well. And one of the players that knows them very well and scores goals against Real Betis is Lionel Messi, and that is why he did score 2 minutes later. Messi continues to show that he is on top of his game, that he is on top form, and that he can bring Barcelona forward. And then throughout the match, we have seen Barcelona show more fluidity and tempo. You can get a sense that the substitutions between Trincao, Messi, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, once they were all together on the field and they finally gelled together, Barcelona gained control, because Real Betis did see less of the ball. But even though Betis did see less of the ball, they knew exactly what to do. If they were going to see less of the ball, they knew that every chance that they were given needed to be counted. And then we move on forward towards the 68th minute. We have seen a own goal coming from FC Barcelona, and for some reason, every own goal that Barcelona does receive, it's almost like they actually knew what they were doing. Like, they wanted to see that own goal, because it always seems to look very natural when an own goal does occur. It was very similar to the goal between Antoine Griezmann versus Granada, but I do believe that what we were seeing here was Barcelona were becoming much more direct. Everything that they wanted to do in that final third area was resulting into the ball going inside the net. And as the game went by, we have seen the formation starting to gel together. Messi was the player behind Trincao, Dembele, and Antoine Griezmann. It was a full attacking force coming from Ronald Koeman, which I believe is what he really wanted on the field. And then on the 75th minute, we have seen Ruiz score against FC Barcelona, which leveled them at 2-2. And it was a mistake coming from Busquets. This is a big lesson to be learned, because by no means, right, there should never, ever be a mistake coming from our own half. Barcelona is extremely vulnerable when it comes to making mistakes outside our own box, because if that does happen, if we either make a mistake or commit a foul, there's a high chance that Barcelona is going to be conceding a goal. So there needed to be smarter thinking coming from Busquets. And as we progress through the match, one of the players that we have seen greatly stand out was Mingueza. Mingueza as a right back is not the best right back in the world, and we know that. But what I believe is going on here is that Mingueza is showing more versatility, because as a right back, he's extremely solid, and especially when it comes to defending and attacking. We have also seen the duo between Antoine Griezmann and Messi work around the box. I'm starting to get a very good feeling that Antoine Griezmann finally understands Messi very well, which is wildly important. And so Barcelona did have dominance. We we had the tempo. We were controlling the whole game. And then on the 87th minute, and you guys know exactly where I'm going to go with this. On the 87th minute, Trincao did score the winner for FC Barcelona, and it was a stunner goal. The way that he curled that ball onto the top right area of that goal, straight to the corner, hitting the post, and then going inside the net, it was a beautiful goal. What a way to introduce yourself and to score your first goal for FC Barcelona. And that, my friends, is how Barcelona came back. It was through Trincao's goal. And it's crazy to see this long road that Trincao has been going through, because he was a player that was extremely unconfident in the way he did play in that area. And we really did hit a moment where this guy actually needed church or religion to find a goal against the opposition, because he was one of the most unluckiest players within this Barcelona squad. But in this game, Trincao did score and saved Barcelona 3 points. And with this remontada that Barcelona has completed against Real Betis, it says here that Barcelona have now played a total of 32 games this season. The first 16 games, there were 0 remontadas. The last 16 games that Barcelona has played, there were a total of 6 remontadas. And that, my friends, is showing you that Barcelona is getting in that remontada mood before they do head against PSG. And that makes me very, very excited. And just to end it here, Lionel Messi has been named Rack 1 Man of the Match, which I believe is fully deserved. He created, he scored the goal, he made Barcelona much, much better. We also have some good news coming from Ronald Araujo that he has encountered a left ankle sprain, nothing too serious, and that he should be available for the match between Barcelona and PSG. But that is it, everybody. Barcelona continue to be in second place. We have gained the 3 points, and now our next match is going to be on Wednesday between Sevilla and FC Barcelona for the Copa del Rey semi-final. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.